That's what I thought. But again, DOD, yes, you are wrong because I thought, like I said, now you want to do another video, right? Now I don't know what you put us on there for. What? Like we don't care. You put I don't understand. We don't care about that ragamuffin, okay? And then she's so much a lady. All she does is prove what I say. All she does is prove what I say, right? So what is the purpose of keep proving me right? Because I don't have to hear about how much she want to help men and talk about men. Like, goddamn, I've been doing that forever. Like, what's your point? What's your point? I done saved a lot of men lives. What's your point? I mean, literally. From the 90s up until now, I'm still saving. I don't talk for men. I go help them. I do what I can within my power. I don't feed their egos. Yes, Nicole. Yes, darling. What Nicole said. What she said. But I'll have to, y'all always remind me. I love you guys. Boop. Y'all always remind me. So, he gonna bring up something that she said like I give too, but she's still a ragamuffin. Act like, well, we gonna have to roast the girl. What you want to roast and do what? You think we care? What you gonna do? Talk shit? When I say, you know how old I am, that means we from the roasting area. My feelings won't get hurt, okay? Just want to let you know. The feelings will not get hurt. We done been there and done that in the late 70s and in the 90s. We've been there. You're still a disrespectful mutt, allegedly. Allegedly, these are my opinions. All this is alleged. Alleged. So now I'm like, why? Why? Because I can see through that witch. Y'all don't have to see through her. I don't care. But I'm going to speak upon it. What's right, what's wrong. And I'm speaking upon one thing. Y'all turned it into this mutt. This daggone mutt who contradicts her whole entire self. Who contradicts her whole entire self. Talking about some damn hyenas worth lioness. You ain't either or. You ain't either. You ain't a hyena and you ain't a lioness. Goddamn, I'm the lioness. Shit. I am the lioness. But you put my name and you put Elevate with Vern. Two of the most, even though, we could talk smack, I laugh and joke, but you guys know where my heart really is at, right? You know where it's at. You know. You understand what I'm saying? Even in some of my videos, I don't have to tell you guys what I do, but I have to, because if you donate to me, I say thank you. This is what I did with your money when you donate to me. I don't have to show you. But if y'all donate, and that's where I put y'all money to. I'm just saying thank you. Right? Me and her are not the same. I live for God. Yeah, yeah. No, but DOD put this up there, right? And he puts me in Elevate with Verns. Like, for what? For what? We knew you before this chick. What do you need for us to hear her for? She's everything. She has 8 minutes of straight up contradiction of her own work. Her own fucking work. Let's let this go because it's not gonna be a long video. She's disrespectful, yeah. And now you let me know she is a fraud. She's a fraud, which we already knew. I ain't gotta kiss her butt. I don't even say. I just speak upon the dumb shit that she say. I ain't got nothing personal against the woman. She can do whatever she want to do. I don't care. But what she be saying is bullshit. Bullshit. Allegedly. My thoughts. Well, let's go.
Ask that question.
Again.
How long have you been?
Again. Sugar Love and Elevate with Vern. Why? Especially Elevate with Vern. I'm like, goddamn. I'm positive, but all her stuff is positive. She is, hey, Lady D, she is one of the biggest cheerleaders. If you ever be around Elevate with Vern, that's her name for a reason. She elevates you. Right? And she talk like some, well, I mean, like she could run, girl, we don't care. We don't care. Mm-hmm. Now let's hear this contradiction that I'm supposed to listen to, like I'm supposed to get 2 fucks. Right? Well, let's go.
Been a pick me. She first asked, what is a pick me, as if she didn't know or had never heard the term. And then she asks Portia, I do believe, how long has she been one? This is what I'm going to tell y'all. This is why I don't try to save hyenas. I do not try to save hyenas. There are lionesses in the boneyard, and I come to the entrance of the boneyard every day.
And nobody need for you to save them. You had to save your fucking self. But again, listen to what she's saying. Listen. Right there. Right? She says hyena. But let's carry on.
And I call to them. I call them to let them know that there are lionesses out here. They don't have to be in the boneyard if they do not want to be in the boneyard. And I try to lay out.
You are neither. You are neither. You ain't no damn lioness. That's what lioness do. Oh, because you don't take down men. Because you figure hyenas take down men. But baby, no, that's not their function. The full function of your family members. Them hyenas. The actual ones. Them your members. Right? Well, let's carry on.
How it is that they are to be delivered, if you will, from the trappings of the boneyard.
I like the intro. It's cool.
That you may hold, and I don't expect people to agree with all of my stances or all of.
That's because you ain't got no stance. It's about that shmoney. It's about that money, baby. Because you could, no, it's about that money. And you turn it up. The more you turn it up, the more money you get. Stop playing. Stop playing. Let's go.
The ways that I come at certain subjects and things of that nature. So
You see when she look up, She be lying. She do that. Look up. Let me catch an idea. Which yeah, that's that Gemini for you. And nobody got to tell me nothing. I watched her long enough. That's a Gemini for you. Now I don't get at me, Gemini. I'm just talking about this one. So she got to catch something from out the air to say and shit, right? Let's go.
Like, I don't have a problem with that in the least. I think that there was one comment, though, under the comment section that caught my eye. And it was a comment, I don't remember.
A rabbit, a mutt.
There was a comment that said, is in my lane to, I guess, talk about the community, what we need, possible solutions. Yeah, that might have to be a show. Because why wouldn't that be my lane? That has always been my lane. Take me about the same amount of time. See, I'm not even on. Because the roast could be real. And I don't know them. I don't know them. I'm not gonna roast them.
Yeah, you gonna roast. You gonna get roast the F right back. I ain't gonna roast them. Like somebody got these. Ain't nobody scared of you. I'm just trying to figure out why is me and Elevate is in this title. Like what the fuck is we like? What? Sorry, YouTube. Like what is we supposed to what is supposed to gain? Like if you would have said something yourself, that's cool. I don't need to see this Muppet.
Don't say that. Don't say that line. Because they want you, if you say as a woman that you are being feminine and, you know, things of that nature, now they want to nitpick you.
What is being feminine? Listen, girl. That because you got habaji, whatever you want to call it. Y'all know the right word. You got that. You're not feminine. Your mouth is reckless. You're disrespectful and you're reckless. That's why you said I ain't gonna roast them. So that what you're saying again, you are a fraud. There's nothing feminine about that. Okay, nothing. You can't speak. Let's go.
To try to figure out, well, when is a man going to come and get you and have you as a wife?
Why do you care? Why the F do you care? You don't talk to women about getting men anyway. Your audience is not women. Your audience is men. Your audience, so what you trying to say? What are you trying to say? And the woman you talk about ain't looking for no husband. So how you trying to help somebody when your audience? Because you know why? Because women don't want to hear this shit. We don't want to hear this bull crap. When somebody lives the life and they really show that they're feminine, then women will listen to you. You are none of the above. None of the above. She can't roast nobody. She baby, She gonna need her men to help her. She gonna need her. Mm-hmm.
Have a time period on that, but I guarantee we can happen.
Now I'm gonna get to the part where she's a fraud, but let's go.
In a reasonable amount of time, just you never mind about that time period.
La 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 la. Oh, happy day. Come on, girl, sing the song. Oh, happy day. Come on. La 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 la. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, sing it, sing it, sing it, sing it.
Because I had hyenas asking me before me and Aunt got married, how long is your husband been dead? How long do it take you to get another husband?
Now listen carefully. She had a hyena, her relative, right?
First of all, mind your business. Number two, when I make myself available to be chosen as a wife, when I actually put myself out there as a wife, I will come up with a husband. I had to tell a hyena at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I actually loved my first husband, my late husband. So when he died, I felt away. Excuse you.
Now, I have never, during all the time, unlike her, I have respect, right? She on it, all right. She on the Muppet Show. That's as far as she's on it. She right with the Muppets. She right with goddamn Kermit and the rest of them. That's what she on it. She's right on the Muppet Show where her family is at. Okay, now she said, I loves my husband. I love God. No, God knows I love. But unlike her, I've never mentioned her husband. I'm only mentioning her husband because she did, right? Because she did. Because again, I know where to stop. I know there is a line. Like I told you, I don't do mothers, I don't do children, I don't talk about nobody that's not on this earth, right? I may say what I want to say about her, but I would never like speak upon her. I never crack the joke or say anything that will include her, this her husband that's not here anymore. And I still were not. Unlike her, I don't have to prove a point by going after other people and being nasty for a crowd. Unlike her, when she went talked about that older woman and went in on her and called her all types of uh uh uh, Egyptian hyena and all of that other stuff. She could have proven her point without going. She could do whatever she want to do, but this is what we're going to say. But again, I'm only mentioning her husband now because she mentioned her husband. And I'm still not going to say nothing about the husband, but I want to show you where she's a freaking fraud. Okay? Because she talked and then she act like I'm telling you something, but actually what you proved to us is your husband wasn't a leader, because then he would have had you already. I mean, if you're grieving, that's one thing, and you didn't know who you was, but then why did you have to know who you was? You shouldn't, you got married quick to do these things already? You know, I thought that women didn't have a mind and we got to follow the man, but just like everybody else, you had to get yourself together, right? You had to get yourself together and find out who you were. But you talk about other women who want to find out who they are, right? No other woman is supposed to get their lives together, get on track, and find out who they are but you, right? You talk about them like crap for going to school or getting an education and all this other stuff. But now you're going to sit here and tell the people that you're going to hear.
I felt sometimes I grieved him. I actually grieved him. I wasn't happy that he was out of my life. I wasn't happy that he was in the ground. I wasn't happy that I had to bury him. You know, I grieved him You understand what that means? I was sad that he had died. You understand? And so I don't just jump from man to man just because it's another man around. I took time to actually heal that and get myself together. I had weight to lose. I had grieving to get over.
She had weight to lose. Remember, I'm not talking about the grieving part. She had weight to lose. So you had to do internal work without a man. You had to do all of these things without a man. So you didn't have no direction as what you preach, right? Like these things you always putting in women's face. You did all of this, and I congratulate you. I congratulate you, but you did all this by yourself, right? So okay, let's go.
Had all kind of stuff to do. I had, to reevaluate myself.
She had to reevaluate herself, right? These little things she had to do as a single person mind, not with her, because she don't jump from man to man. So you're forcing marriage. You're telling people to get married, men this and men that, but a man couldn't even help you. A man couldn't even help you. You're full of shit. A man couldn't help you. You had to do it on your own. Yeah, the math ain't mathing. Because she feels it's a person's job, it's their individual person's job to get themselves together. But that's not what you promote. You said, they not supposed to do this. Like a woman say, I'm single. It's okay for you to say you single and getting yourself together for whatever reason. But you don't, all the videos you make, you don't know the reasons why they are single and why they are getting themselves together. Now you may say, well, I don't act like them. Obviously they're getting themselves together, right? they like you getting themselves together. Getting yourself together doesn't have because I'm good already, so but I want to get myself together. No, you had to be effed up. So they effed up too. They may be acting out differently, but they're getting themselves together. But you don't like the word single, period. And you don't like no accomplishments of women who are single, who got themselves together. You think you the only other women to get themselves together. And just like you, until you got your man, you found something to do. You found a way to make money. You did everything that you talked about. This is what makes you a fraud. Everything that you talk about, you have done it yourself. You cannot say also when you was getting yourself together, was it somebody who was protecting you, who was providing for you? You did it your goddamn self, right? Who was you was so emotional? Who was the logic? You figured it out yourself. You tell a woman don't go to school, don't do that. What shit? You done? You still on YouTube? That's still your job. It's a job. The same people that she talk about, and I'm not talking about. I don't even talk about the young girls, right? That's because hopefully they'll get it together. They'll get it together. They'll get it together. And if they don't, that will still be their lives, right? And the men that they are bothering are men that's just like them. They're just like them. Because if you is a good man, you ain't got no business talking to the women anyway. And vice versa. But you can't tell me how you yourself got your life together for a man when you had a man already. So he should have already instructed these things in you, right? Why you had to learn how to do these things when you had a husband? He didn't teach you? He didn't teach you? No? What you saying?
As a woman, because my adult life had been spent as a married woman. I had never spent.
My adult life has been spent as a married woman, which means she's letting you know. I told you she's a fraud. She's letting you know she did not know who she was when she was married. She didn't know. All she knew was how to be a wife. So she took a break from that to find herself. That is not what her channel is about, but it's okay for her to say that. What women say. That's all she knew. She was lost in the sauce. She was lost in the storm. Don't know what to do. She was lost. She spent most of her life the same way you we have seen videos of her when she was telling women how they should be. What was it? Nick. What did she telling women they should done had 3 kids by 18, or by 18 they should be on their second or third child by 19 or something like that? Right? She was talking all this crap. You put all these, you want young women to get married, but you telling us in the same breath, I didn't know me. So when we tell women, hey, learn who you are before you go with a man, when we say that, we are wrong, right? But when you say it, you're right. Fuck out of here. I mean, F out of here. Sorry. Get the F out of here. You're saying the same thing every freaking woman say. Let's go.
No year of my adult life not being covered by a man. So I had
no year of her adult life has she's not been covered by a man. No time of her adult life she has not been covered by a man.
to evaluate who I was outside the
To
confines of
evaluate herself outside of being with a man. If this is not fraud shit, this I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell you.
the marriage. I didn't know. I did not know that person.
She didn't know who the hell she was. You want us to lose ourselves because your ass was lost, and now you went and found yourself. Well, no. Why we got to get lost because your ass was lost? Why don't we find ourselves first? Your ass proves you was miserable. You was miserable because you didn't know who you was, and you lived your life for a man. You were miserable. Again, people could do what they want to do, but I'm speaking upon her because that's not what her channel says. Her channel speaks the opposite of what she's talking about right now.
I did not know that woman.
I did not know that. She didn't know who the hell she was. So, but you want all of us to, to get with a man and don't know ourselves. Okay.
I didn't know the woman outside of my marriage.
I did not know the woman outside of my marriage. You hear that? I didn't know. See, I know me, chick. I know me. Okay? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now I know who she is. I know exactly
Now,
who.
now, Now she know who she is, right? She had to find herself just to get a husband, right? That what she had to do, right? Now she know. I don't know how long her husband been passed. Again, I'm not like her, but it took her time to find herself. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 So she wasn't even ready for the next husband. Now she was just grieving. That's it. Right? If she was just grieving, we would not be having this conversation. But she went off to tell you, she's telling you why, what happens to a woman when you are married. So that negates her whole entire, Haley Pepper, that negates her whole entire message. That negates her whole entire channel. Everything that she's been pushing out there now no longer needs to be listened to. Because she is letting you know, I, as when you get married, this is what happens. Now, if she was saying like I was happy, you know, and I was happy, this how you know people fake, phony, and fraud, and people see right through you, right? That was the happiest time of my life. My life came down to shambles when my husband passed. We did so much stuff together, like the memories. She didn't say none of that. She didn't speak upon, even though that is none of our business, but she didn't speak upon the man. She speak upon her, right? She's speaking upon her and what she really felt about being married. That's why when she got this husband she has now, she knows herself. So now when that new husband now walks into her world, she already has her world. That's why she is still making videos. That man walked in knowing this what I do. So now that man now has to respect that. No, I'm going to spend time here. This how I make my money. This how I look. Blah 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 blah. So it's not going according to the man like she preaches. And that man like, well, shit, I ain't mad at you. It's bringing money in, but it ain't the fact of bringing money in. She didn't change her life for no man once she discovered who she is. It felt good to be independent. It felt good to bring in your own money. She had to make sure her life was good within herself to get married. Girl, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm not saying, I'm not making none of this shit up. This coming out of her mouth. This coming out of her mouth, not mine. Some women sit up there, they got so many memories of their late spouses, men and women, that they refuse. That's why they're not in a rush, because they can't let go of the memories. She did not say that. She said, she miss him. Yeah, he's not in her life, but she didn't say a lot of stuff. Lee Pepper said, hey, everybody. So you're going to go after other women who say the same exact thing. You know why? Because you're a woman first. You and Strong Jar can talk all that bull crap all you want, but now we see, baby, you just like the rest of the other women, and you don't want to. You admitted it without admitting it.
Who she is. I corrected that woman.
Now, why did she have to correct a woman that had a husband? You should already been corrected. You had a husband. And what type of life was y'all living that you have to correct yourself after you had you should know the rules, right? You should know all the rules and regulations. There should be nothing for you to correct. You had a man. You had a man. What is it you needed to correct? What are you correcting? You had a man. He didn't, you should already know. If I have a past relationship, he was a good man. That get me another good man. And if I know the rules and regulations, I know what to do with the next. I don't have to correct shit from the way you tell it. So was something wrong with you that you had to correct? You wasn't the good person that you say you are. You wasn't the lioness as you say you are. You want to say in this particular video, I can't save the hyenas. You is the hyena because you had to correct yourself, right? So if you have to correct yourself, then are you a reframed hyena? Like, what are you talking about? Because you damn sure ain't no lioness, baby. No, no, no.
Built that woman. I made that woman better. I built up that woman. You know who's benefiting from that? Aside from myself now, my husband. He benefits from that. He benefits from the work that it took me to do in 5 years. It took me 5 years to do that work.
It took her 5 years to correct herself. Sound like it? It sound like any other woman. It sound like you sound just like a woman, chick. It took her 5 years to correct. Like, how effed up was you? Like, he benefits. So your husband didn't benefit. Like, what is you saying? Like, you was terrible and you had to make yourself better. You had to correct yourself. You had bad ways. Like, what are you talking about? Who benefits? My husband. girl, please go about yourself. All you did was prove in this video is she's a fraud. Her life does not fit her message. It does not fit her message. And like I said, she fixed herself. So when her man comes into her life, she ain't gonna lose herself again. She would never lose herself. She gonna be a good wife, yeah. But okay, fine. But that's not, the man is not benefiting. She made sure she's going to benefit. So y'all gotta listen to these people. Yes, deflection and gaslighting. That's what she's doing. Jackie, tell it. I have no idea. But what I'm saying is she made sure she is not going to go into her new marriage like her old one. She would never be lost again. She would never be, a man would never be her whole entire world as she promotes. I know, right, Nick? Let me call Ab, right? She made sure when a man come into her world, he's going to see what she's doing and they can add it together, right? Unlike her telling other women, hey, the man this, the man that, the man this, the man that. But in all reality, that's not true. It's her first, then the man. She wanted to make sure her new husband is not going to take away that new freedom that she found in being single. Okay? So all of that stuff means nothing. Like every other woman and every other man, she wanted to make sure when I meet this new guy, he gonna have to see, listen, this is my job, YouTube. I make my money. My whole audience is men. And he like, okay, okay, I am not gonna have no wife. And her whole audience is men. No. I ain't gonna have no wife. And all you do is talk to men all day. You jump on men panels, you talk to men, you got relationship with men. But see, that's what the 5 years was for. That's what the 5 years was for. To make sure when another man come into her life, you got to accept this. This is what I do. She didn't stop. She didn't slow down. Nothing. Mm-hmm. See, I may not be a man, but I'm old enough to know bullshit when I hear it. Okay, I'm old. We old enough to know them young girls may not understand, but you should be talking to women out there who needs to be wifey material. You talking about women who are not wifey material. How about you a feminine coast? I don't want to be feminine like you. No, I do not. Dag it. And yes, y'all see my name, me and Elevate with Vern. Why is Vern, me and Vern in the title? We like she not fooling us. Not at all. When I say somebody's fake and phony, they fake and phony. And men, see, y'all can say what y'all want. Same way y'all know how men are, we know how women are. We know a fake woman when we see her. Y'all may not notice it, but we notice a fake woman when we see one. At our age, you think we don't know when somebody's scamming the shit out you? We think we don't know a bunch of bull crap? We know how real women talk. We know how real feminine women talk when they authentic. We know when you use your femininity to be fake, and we know when you authentic. We know when you just a girly girl. We know when you just a girly girl. She is not just a girly girl. She's very masculine. The same when you tell us don't be masculine, you can't tell by her mouth she's masculine. She just, in other words, told you I had to find me. I had to get myself together. Shit, I've been with this guy all these years. I don't know who the hell I am. Let me go find me, which is what you're supposed to do. But why tell other women not to do it? Why call them gutter snipes and call them everybody all these things? Telling them they should get married young, telling women all this stuff when you knew you was miserable, and miserable. She made sure she was good with her, not good for the man. She was good for her. Hey, Miss Apples, I'm trying to get. I may go on my other channel because I don't put too much on this one. I definitely gonna do my regular show. But as I'm saying, she made sure she was good for her, not good for the husband, right? Where he benefits from her when she's probably benefiting from him, according to her doctrine, right? He's supposed to be the leader. She should be benefiting, and whatever he does, she's supposed to follow him. But she took this time out to say, I'm not following no ninja. You see, she hasn't changed. I mean, nothing really changed, but now she probably got to cook and clean and other stuff. But she still got to prepare this. She ain't, I'm gonna keep this job. This is my identity. She made sure in this marriage, she's keeping her identity. Y'all can clap all y'all want. If y'all this woman, y'all can love her all you want, but she just proved us right, and she just proved me right. She proved everything that I was saying. Her identity was fucking lost. She wasn't losing it again. I'm going to keep my identity. That's what she kept saying. How do I get married again and keep my identity? I still want to do me. I've been talking to men. If you come into my world, I'm going to continue talking to men. Why are you going on these men's panels? Because even though you're talking for men, you ain't got no business there. You got a husband. I got a husband. I'm not going on a bunch of men's panels. I'm going to talk about my man. I ain't talking about the next man I don't know. I'm going to show you how happy me and my husband is. I'm going to show you what I'm doing for my man. I'm going to say this is what I did for, this is how I was doing for my first husband. Now, this is what I'm doing now. I'm not going to cape for men I don't know. I'm going to show you better in my works. She made sure if that man is home or not home, she has something to do. She's going to make her money. She's going to do her. She will never be lost again. So this little girl is no longer lost. She know where she at. But you don't hear her tell that to other women though. You don't hear them say go find yourself. Be independent. You don't hear her say be independent and go find yourself and get your life together, baby. Go see who you are. Go get you a hobby. Go get you a job. Go make some money. She ain't gonna say that, but that's what she did. She found the hobby. She found the job. The YouTube is a job. She making some money. She know all the tricks, the trades, and everything to get that money. But you're gonna stop other women from getting their money. She got her videos. She got her shorts. She got all of this. That's masculine. She thinking of all type of ways to get that money. That is masculine. But you're gonna tell other women, don't do that. That's masculine. Bitch, I'm doing the same thing with you doing. I'm finding my way. I'm getting my identity because I'm lost. And while I'm lost, I'm gonna make me some money. I'm gonna find ways to make money. I couldn't do it the first time around, but God damn it, I'm gonna do it this time around. And any man that come in my life, I'm established. Then you want to talk about I don't care. You tell women all the time, right? Like I said, what she says and what she does is two different things. That man knows she makes her own money. Even if she gives it all to him, her husband knows she makes her own money, even if he makes more than her. That man knows she does not need him. She can act like all she wants. She needs that man. But within them 5 years that she took to be herself, she made sure, like any other woman, I'm going to let this ninja know I don't need you. I'm with you. I love you. I'm wifey. I don't need you. If that man leave her tomorrow, she will still be good. But you're going to tell other women not to do it. You're going to tell other women don't get their coins up, but you can do it. Fuck out of here. And y'all listen to her, but y'all don't watch her. Y'all don't watch her moves. Oh, she good. Yeah, she talk a good one. Yabba dabba do. She talk a good one, but y'all don't watch her. Her words and her actions do not go together. It doesn't go together. That man can make all the money he want. If he leave tomorrow, she's still good. She still know how to make that money and take care of herself. But you're going to deny and crucify other women for doing it. Again, I ain't talking about the ones that's out of here. We all talk about Sexy Red and all that. Oh, we ain't talking about them. Them are kids. Again, I don't even talk about them damn kids. They kids. And far as like women, we have discussed women a lot. If they out of order, we talk about the situation too. And men, not just women. We talk about what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. She's pushing this agenda, but she's a fraud. I don't know how to put fraud on this video. I don't know how to write it in, but I wish I could put that stamp right there. Fraud. So this little clip of video, I thank you, DOD. I did not know how much of a fraud she was, but I really appreciate you sending me this video and putting me in it. And Elevate with Vern to let us know just how much of a fraud she is. So take her advice, women. This is the one time I want to tell you. Take her advice. Find out who you are without a man. Don't give all yourself to a man because you're going to lose yourself, according to her. Take some years, get yourself together, get you a strategy plan. So when a man come into your world, he going to take you for as you are. And that's what that man did. You understand? But well, this is given out of award for her return back to the I can't stand to go. Yeah, oh gosh, she needs to go right back there. So again, I'm gonna try to leave this alone. But I ain't even been on Strong Jaw in a while. I haven't bothered her, no Strong Jaw, no nothing. Like I said, my video was simply saying she's disrespectful. And now I get this like what? I'm gonna learn something. Yes, I learned to be independent. I'm out of here till later. Guys, I'm out of here. Again, fraud, and fraud. Peace. I'm out of here.